Happy Father's Day, and welcome to the Joyce Middle School production of The Little Mermaid Junior. I'm Tara Metters, the acting director. This is Meg Dever, our music director, and Melissa Murphy, our choreographer. Before we get started with the show, we'd like to say a few words about the production process. 2 years ago, we approached our advisors and Mr. Quayle with an ambitious idea. We wanted to provide an opportunity for middle school students to perform in a musical before high school and encourage them to join the greater arts community in Woburn. Who would have thought that it would lead us to where we are today? Following Annie Jr., we knew that we wanted to keep this program alive, and then suddenly the world stopped. In the midst of a pandemic, it was more important than ever to keep our students engaged in our community and involved in the arts. But how would we do that? After a long 8 months of quarantine, we returned to school in a hybrid model, which was a learning curve for everyone, to say the least. We started a virtual after-school program built on the foundation created through Annie Jr., allowing kids to express themselves and bring a sense of normalcy back into their lives. Our community only grew from there. Music and theater became a way for us to connect when we were so far apart. Through our Broadway Follies, we were able to showcase the talents of our amazing students when even Broadway was closed. A few months ago, we were doubtful that we would ever get to perform in person again, together, and we're thrilled to be here with all of you today to showcase what we've been working so hard on. As restrictions began to lift, our priorities shifted to finding a safe way to bring the community we built back together in person to do what we love. This year was a challenge academically and emotionally for everyone, but especially for our younger students. Through it all, they persevered and came to every rehearsal with smiles on their faces, ready to give it their all. This year was a year of growth. We saw relationships fostered last year get stronger and new ones form. And through those relationships, we saw each and every one of these kids grow as performers and, more importantly, as people. They are strong, confident, kind, dedicated, talented, and the list goes on. There are no words to describe how proud we are of everything that they do and everything that they are on and off the stage. This is our last year as directors and our last show day, and it's hard to imagine that we won't get to be with these amazing kids every day next year. But we are confident that they will continue to shine and do incredible things in their futures, because that's just who they are. This program was an escape from the craziness of the pandemic and life in general for both our cast and for us. And we're so proud of them and the show that you're about to see. All that being said, none of this would be possible without the unwavering support and generosity that we have received from the Woburn community and beyond. We would like to thank Mr. Quayle and Mr. Mills for believing in this program and trusting us with such a great responsibility. We would not be on the stage today without their support. Thank you to the families of our amazing cast for allowing us to work with your incredible kids, and to our own families for always supporting our dreams and helping us along the way. We'd also like to give a big thank you to Megan's uncle, Johnny Dever, her cousin, Matthew Bilodeau, and Turner Construction for building this beautiful stage and donating all the materials and their time towards our production. We are so thankful for them for providing these kids with a somewhat normal show experience, and we literally would not be standing up here without them. To Kate Greer, our lovely friend and assistant stage manager, our audio crew, Patrick Newman, Lydia Moylan, Terry Hanley Audio, and Mr. Hayes, and our new Joyce Middle School stage crew, thank you for working tirelessly behind the scenes to make sure that this production runs smoothly. Thank you to Brian and Linda Grace from Belmont Printing for helping us create the beautiful posters and programs that you see today. And most importantly, to Mr. Briggio and Mr. Harnden, our incredible advisors, mentors, and friends. Thank you so much. When we approached you with this idea, your immediate support gave us the confidence we needed to move forward. Whether it was Home Depot runs, late nights on these fields, or in the custodian closet fixing up the stage and sets, and most frequently, emotional support, you do it all and more for us and these kids. This program would not be what it is today, and the three of us would not be the people we are today without your guidance, generosity, and compassion. And finally, to all of you, thank you for continuously supporting this program and the arts in Woburn. We are constantly overwhelmed with the response that the Joyce Middle School Theater program has received, and we could not be more grateful. Without further ado, we present to you The Little Mermaid Junior. But first, a few words from our favorite clever crustacean.
Before we get started, please silence your cell phones and remember, no flash photography. philosophy. After all, cameras don't work under the sea. Make sure that you don't leave any trash behind. It may be mistaken as fish food. Please be respectful of our sea creatures and be careful not to distract them, as this concert is the pinnacle of our distinguished careers. Finally, remember, life under the sea is better than anything they got up there. Now we hope you enjoy being a part of our world.
To the starboard heave-ho. Brave sailor beware, 'cause a bigin's a brew in mysterious fathoms below. Heave-ho. I'll tell you a song of the king of the sea, and it's hey to the starboard heave-ho. The ruler of all of the oceans is he in mysterious fathoms below. Fathoms below, below. From west wayward westerlies blow, where Triton is king and his mer people sing in mysterious fathoms below.
Isn't this perfection, Grimsby? Out on the open sea, surrounded by nothing but water and imagination. Oh yes, it's simply delightful. The salt on your skin and the wind in your hair and the waves as they ebb and they flow. We're miles from the shore, and guess what? I don't care. As for me, I'm about to heave-ho! What is that? Do you hear something?
My lord, please, enough seafaring. This talk of mer people and the king of the sea is nautical nonsense. There it is again, straight ahead. Your Majesty, you must return to court and take up your father's crown.
That's not the life for me, Grimsby. Now, follow that boy to the ends of the earth, even if we have to.
Aye, aye, Captain. There's mermaids out there in the bottomless blue, and it's hey to the starboard heave-ho. Watch out for 'em, lad, or you'll go to your ruins, mysterious fathoms below.
Welcome. It's wonderful to see all of you here tonight. Ever since the sea witch of your dear queen, celebrations like these have lifted my spirits. Thank you.
Ding the court composer, Horiato, Thenoetius, Ignatius, Crustaceus, Sebastian.
Thank you. Oh, sire, you are going to love this number. I wrote it for my star pupil.
And who might that be?
Your youngest, oh, such a voice, that child. Notes as clear as ice, speech as pure as water. Why, I haven't heard such magnificent noise since the queen.
May she rest in peace.
Oh, you are going to be so proud. If only that girl would show up to rehearsals every once in a while.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let the festivities begin.
We are the daughters of Triton, great father who loves us and named us well. Aquatic and dreaming,
Arista, and then there's
Alana and Ariel. In concert we hope to enlighten the hearts of the merfolk with music swell. Andrina, Arissa, Adela, and then there is the youngest in her musical debut. Our splendid little sister, we're presenting her to you. To sing the song Sebastian of her voices like a bell. It's our sister Ariel. It's our sister Ariel.
Oh, not again, child. I was counting on you most of all.
Ariel, where in the name Poseidon is that girl?
Hey, Ariel, there you are.
Just look, Flounder. The sun, the sand. Isn't it the most beautiful place you've ever seen?
I don't know, Ariel. I don't think we ought to be up here.
Don't be such a guppy.
I'm not a guppy. I'm just as brave as you, and I'm not scared of anything.
What about sharks?
Where?
Oh, Flounder, you really are a guppy.
I am not.
Aww. Hey, you'll never guess what I found today. Look. Have you ever seen anything so wonderful in your entire life?
Whoa, cool. What is it?
I don't know, but I bet Scuttle will. Come on, I'll race you.
Hey, wait for me.
Scuttle!
Mermaid off the port bow. Ariel, how you doing, kid? Whoa, what a swim.
Scuttle, look what we found.
What human stuff they let me see? Can you tell what it's for? This is very special. Very unusual.
What? What is it?
A dingle hopper.
A dingle hopper?
All these babies are fantabulous. Absolutely indispensary. When it comes to dingle hoppers, I'm a regular encyclopedia. Say that you want to have a hairdo like the folks who live up there do that'll flap their wings. Well, you look absolutely dandy if you use one of these handy little thingamajigs. Pick up a dingle hopper just like so. Twirl it the way I'm twirling now. Give it a little yank, and there you go. You're what they call the dog. Meow. Wonderful stuff. That human stuff. Can't get enough of human stuff. And we are the authority. No need for us to bluff. Because we're great at explaining human stuff.
What's that?
A snarf blast.
Wow!
When they invented snarf flats just by chance, suddenly life was la-di-da. Snuffles are what you use to make folks dance. Give it a blow and then voila! Wonderful stuff. That human stuff. If you're a bluff of human stuff, it's marvelable, stupendous, completely A-OK. It sounds absurd, but take my word, that's what the humans say. Wonderful
Does that thing actually work?
Sure thing, kid, and I ain't just blowing smoke. This thing makes music like you've never heard.
Music? Oh no, the concert. My father's gonna kill me.
The concert was today?
I completely forgot. Come on, Flounder. Thank you, Scuttle.
Anytime, sweets, anytime.
Oh, sorcerers of the sea. Oh, beauty of the brine. Hail to the sea witch. Hail to Ursula.
Flotsam, my pet, Jetsam, my darling, come to me, my little sea spies. Mama's feeling woebegone, banished to the nether regions of the sea, no food, hardly any company. I'm simply wasting away.
Poor Ursula.
Yes, poor me. Now, what news do you have?
King Triton the Mofark are celebrating your defeat, and he blames you for the queen's demise.
Of course he does. Use a little black magic to help out a few merfolk, and this is the thanks I get. Well, now it's time to turn the tides on Triton. We just need to find his Achilles heel, a weakness that can crack his armor.
The king is terribly devoted to his daughters, especially the youngest, with a beautiful voice. But she missed the celebration.
Apparently she takes her gift for granted, just like her mother did. A woman doesn't know how precious her voice is until she's been silenced.
Silence.
Now, you two find out what the girl really wants and lure her here to my lair. I'll whip up a little spell and make all her dreams come true. Once we have her trapped, Triton will come rushing to her rescue, and then, my dears,
Yes?
the trident, the throne, and the crown will all be mine!
Father, forgive me. I'm so sorry. I just forgot.
As a result of your careless behavior,
Careless and reckless behavior.
the entire celebration was
Ruined, completely destroyed. This concert was going to be the pinnacle of my distinguished career.
Sebastian.
But I didn't mean to.
Ariel, listen. You've been given a gift, your mother's voice. It's a wondrous talent, one that requires stewardship and care. So please, dear child, for the sake of her memory.
I know, Father, I know.
But it wasn't even Ariel's fault. We were gonna come back straight away, but then the seagull kept going on and on about the human stuff.
Seagull, human stuff? You went up to the surface?
Nothing happened.
You could have been seen by one of those barbarians.
They're not barbarians.
They're dangerous. Nets, harpoons, you're my youngest.
I'm old enough to look after myself.
As long as you live under my reef, you obey my rules.
You're so unfair.
Ugh, she's as stubborn as a barnacle.
Teenagers, give them an inch and they swim all over ya.
I can govern a kingdom, but I can't control my own daughter. Maybe I was too harsh.
Nonsense, sire. If you ask me, you haven't been tough enough.
I haven't?
Ariel needs constant supervision, someone to watch over her and keep her out of trouble.
That's not a bad idea.
I'd say it's a right good one.
And you are just the crab to do it.
What?
You heard me. From now on, Ariel is your responsibility.
Mine, but sire, she is a clever mermaid. I am just a crustacean. Surely you want to make someone a little higher on the evolutionary ladder. Sire? Sire? Wait!
If only my father would understand.
Don't you think I'm the girl who has everything? I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's-its and what's-its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see 'em dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs, they're required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wondering, wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Bet you on land they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore up above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world.
Sick of swimming out of the sea?
Tell me, child, you got trouble on the mind.
Sebastian?
What is all this?
Just a few knickknacks I've collected, that's all.
Oh, Ariel, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I mean, if your poor father knew about this one.
Oh, you're not gonna tell him, are you? Oh, please, Sebastian. He'd never understand.
Ariel, down here is your home. The human world. It's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. And just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter, day and me. Oh, from the shore they work all day, out in the sun they say pray, while we devoted from time to floating under the sea. Down here all the fish is happy, as off through the waste they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy, they sad cause they in the bowl. But fish in the bowl is lucky, they import a worse of it. One day when the boss gets hungry, guess who gon' be on that plate? Uh-oh, under the sea, under the sea. Oh, nobody made us fry us and eat us in fricassee. Oh, we want the land folks love to cook, under the sea we have the hook. We got no troubles, land is in bubbles under the sea. sea. When the Satis begin the begging, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little slay and know how to well it. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we in luck here down in the muggy wood of the sea. See, Ariel, that's what I'm talking about. Ariel. Oh, someone not to nail that girl's jeans to the floor.
Now, suppose I don't want to be king. I swear an oath to your dear father on his deathbed that I turn you from a rustabout into a royal and have you married to a princess by your next birthday, which is now just 3 days away. Did you ever try to take a princess sailing? It's a joke. Their dresses get caught in the rigging, and most of them can't even swim. There's more to a woman than her flutter kick. Our kingdom needs a queen. Where am I gonna find her, Grimsby? A girl who's as carefree and alive as the sea itself? Where?
Whoa!
It's too much to hope for, isn't it? Somewhere out there, a girl who's a match for a guy like me. Perhaps you're not looking hot enough.
I've never seen a human this close before.
Me neither!
I thought you were an expert.
Oh, my stuff, sure. The sight of him, hideous, ain't it? I don't know, Scuttle. I think he's really handsome.
Trust me, Grimsby. When I come across the girl of my dreams, it'll hit me like lightning.
Hurricane coming, Captain. Triton must be angry indeed.
Batten the hatches, then everyone below deck, and quickly!
Whoa, the wind's gonna move here!
Careful, Scuttle!
Ariel!
The ship's listed badly.
My heavens!
Secure the reef. Eric, take the wheel.
How? Prince Eric!
Was I too late?
I don't know. I can't make out a heartbeat.
No, look. He's breathing. Oh, look at him, Scuttle. He's so handsome. What would I give to live where you are? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me?
Prince Eric, ahoy! Somebody, anybody!
On your way, kid, before we're discovered.
Oh, Prince Eric, are you alright? Get away, you
Ah!
bird! A girl rescued me as she pulled me right out of the surf, and she was singing. There now. You took a terrible tumble, dear boy. That voice, I can't get it out of my head. Come with me. A night of sleeping, you'll be as good as new. I must find her and thank her for saving my life. You've heard too many tall tales, my boy. No, she was real. Yes, Prince Eric, of course she was. As real as a mermaid on the rocks.
Prince Ariel. I don't know when
I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of that
I'm talking about Ariel, that's who.
What about her?
She sure is acting fishy lately.
I'll say, swimming in circles, chasing her tail?
That girl's up to her gills in something. She's dizzy and she's dreaming.
Her head's up in the foam.
Her eyes have gone all gloomy. It's like there's no room.
She floats away the days, moving on a coastal shell. Is she ill or insane?
Is it water on her brain?
What has got her bothered so? It's the bend, it's the flow.
Gosh, I wish we had a clue.
Oh wait, oh dear, it's clear she's in love. She's in love. Happy heart ringing bells. Look, I think she's even wearing brand new shells. She's in love. It's divine. She's in love. That girl's on San Got to be, she's in love.
Hey, Flounder, you notice anything weird about you-know-who? You mean Ariel?
I'll say.
She acts like she don't see me. She doesn't even speak. She treats me like sashimi left over from last week. You see her late at night, tossing in her ocean bag. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And she sighs and she swoons and she's humming little tunes. Even has a sort of glow. What on earth could it be? Any hammerhead can see that side. That's love, that's true. Oh no, she's in love. She's in love. See her hips, how they swish. Well, in my mirrors, I can see through dish. She's in love. She's fantasy. She's in love. And now she's a dress on. See her blush, see her grin. Got to be she's Ariel and someone swimming in the sea. Kissing. She's in love. 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 Plain to see, no mistake. No mistake. Look at those moonbeams and those moonbeams. Obvious what they must be synchronize. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. Yeah.
In love, my little Ariel? So that explains it. Just a minute there, Flounder. You know Ariel as well as anybody. Who's the lucky merman?
Gee, I don't know. I didn't even know that it was love until the second chorus, so...
Sebastian, any ideas?
Oh, please, me. Oh, I tried to stop her. I tell her stay away from those humans and nothing but trouble.
Humans? What about humans?
Humans? Who said anything about so humans? Okay, bye-bye.
Sebastian, have you been keeping secrets from me? Where is that girl?
And now let me see. What did Scuttle say this is called? A ditty rumble. A thumb doodle? Whatever it is, Prince Ariel held this in his own
treasures. Did you save a human from drowning? He would have died. That savage root could have killed you, and it's my job to keep you safe from harm. He didn't frighten me. He made me feel wonderful. Besides, I'm not a child anymore. No? Well, you're certainly acting like one. He's a human. You're a mermaid. It doesn't matter. You don't understand. I wish Mother were here. Ariel, I miss your mother just as much as you do. But I am still the king, and you are not to go to the surface ever again. Am I clear? Just trying to protect her, Sebastian.
She'll be all right, sire. Just give her time. Oh, Ariel.
I hate him!
Ariel, don't say that.
And some friend you turned out to be, spilling everything.
I couldn't help it. He had my claws in a clamp.
I don't need you. I don't need any of you. Go away. I said go away. I don't belong here. If only I could be up there.
Poor, sweet, misunderstood child. She has a very serious problem, hasn't she? Who will ease her woes and worries? Who will help her get her man? Perhaps the sea witch can.
How did you...
She's been dying to help you.
Ursula, help me?
Oh, yes, but she can't leave her lair.
Then take me to her.
Of course. Oh, hello? Where did you... Oh, no. Sebastian! Mistress of the deep, you've a visitor.
I don't know if...
Now, mustn't get cold feet.
Don't be shy, Ariel, darling.
I shouldn't be here. Mother died because of you.
Oh, child, what happens to your mother was a terrible, unfortunate accident. Poor soul.
An accident?
Why, of course. I did my very best to save her.
You did? But Father
The
told
truth
me...
is that the ocean wasn't big enough for both your father and I, so he sent me here. And now, I see he's driven you away too.
He doesn't understand me.
Oh, but I do, Dumpling. We're so very alike. You and I, gals with ambition. Now, tell me absolutely everything.
I'm in love with someone. A human.
A prince, I hear. Quite the catch. Now, the answer is simple. You've got to become human yourself.
Can you do that?
My dear, sweet child, it's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways. Repented, seen the light, and made a switch. Yes. Fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed, pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need.
This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl.
And do I help them? Yes, indeed.
Those poor, unfortunate souls, so sad, so true.
They come flocking to my cauldron crying, spells, Ursula, please, and I help them? Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid as a ray come across the coast. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole I've been a saint. To those poor, unfortunate souls. Now, I have a spell that will turn you into a human for 3 days. By the sun sets on the 3rd day, you've got to get dear old Princey to kiss you. If you do, you'll stay human forever.
And if I don't?
You'll turn back into a mermaid and your soul will be mine forever. Life's full of tough choices, isn't it? Now, there is one more thing. My fee.
But I don't have any.
I'm not asking for much. Only underestimate the importance of body language. Poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead. Make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much. Just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross a bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead, achieve your goal. Flotsam, jetsam, now I've got her, boys. The boss is on a roll. You poor unfortunate soul.
So, how's about it, Cupcake? If I become human, will I ever see my family again? My sisters? Father?
Now, do you want the Princey Pooh or not? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes! Yes, I'll do it.
That a girl. Now, Beluga, Savruga, come winds of the Caspian Sea. Larynxus, Glacitis, and Max Laryngitis, La Voce to me. Now sing your voice over to me. Sing and keep singing. Now swim for your life, human child.
Ariel, oh, where did that turn? Oh, hello there. This is not very good. The concert will resume in 15 minutes. Be an good conclusion. Oh, Ariel, oh dear.
Ariel, are you okay?
Oh, child, what have you done?
Well, look who got beached. Hi, Ariel. Wait, something's different about you. It's your hair, right? You've been using the dingle hopper. No? Well, I can't put my foot on it right now.
She's got legs, you idiot!
Ariel traded away her voice to become human.
Not you beautiful pipes, kid.
Yes, not a sound. Oh, what would her father say? I tell you what he'd say. He'd say he's gonna kill himself a crab. That's what he'd say.
It's okay. And now she has 3 days to get Prince Eric to fall in love with her. And to prove that, he has to kiss her.
The prince will all say.
Hey, what have we here? A shoe! Miss, are you alright? You seem very familiar. Oh, of course, it's you. I've been looking for you everywhere. What's your name? Sore throat, huh? Oh, you don't speak at all? Oh, I'm sorry. For a moment, I mistook you for someone else. You're hurt? Oh, you need help? Well, I've got just a remedy. A warm bath and a hot meal. Come on now, the palace isn't far.
Way to go, Ariel!
Now that's what I call reeling her in.
Great. Now I have to follow her. Ugh, this is going to get me in some real hot water.
Attention, attention! The menu. Possessoir, escargot, tuna tartar, the best of best, holy mackerel, what now?
For that girl, oh, and that kata in through the window. But at least I'm somewhere safe. Uh-oh.
First I cut off the heads and I put all the bones on the wheat. I said, delish. Never son, hee ha ha ha. With a cleaver I hack them in two. I pull out what's inside and it's so with a frying good. I love which of fishes, don't you? Here's something for tempting the palate, prepared in the classic technique. First you pound the fish flat with a mallet, then you stuff through the screws of various slices, then you rub some salt in. 'Cause that makes it taste nice.
Imagine washing up on the beach like that. Must have been a horrible shipwreck. I don't suppose I've known the truth. Why, you can't even speak, poor dear. Well, never mind. After you're scrubbed tuck your first date in a beautiful new frock.
Well, now I'm the one who's speechless. It's been a long time since we dined in company of such loveliness. Usually it's just me and Grim. He got to look across the table at my ugly mug.
The bath certainly worked its wonders. Our mystery guest, you could say, is grooms for a groom.
Easy, old boy, she has no voice.
Oh dear.
My, isn't that unusual? Thank you.
Don't tell me she's fond of pipes. I can't say I blame you. It's an antique from Dusseldorf.
Sorry, old friend, but looks like your pipe smoked you.
Very amusing, yes. Well, she certainly knows how to make you smile.
Come along, Grimsby. Let's leave the young ones alone for a bit.
You should see the princesses that Grimsby Jacks at dinner. So prim, so boring, but not you. So, what was it? An accident when you were young? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... Who needs words anyways? A smile says just as much sometimes. You're nimble on your feet, aren't you? Well, dancing beats small talk any day. It's the way your legs smile, or laugh. It lets you say so many things. Dancing is a language that is felt instead of heard. You can whisper, sing, or shout without so much as a word. Try it, go on, like so. to do. See how much a single gesture can reveal. And every single step, every little step is one step closer to saying what you feel. What was that? Do you hear something? There's this voice. It's been haunting me. Anyway, I should let you get some sleep. Good night.
Out of the frying pan into the fire. The things I do for you, young lady. Now I am going to march you right back to your father. Where? Where you'll be miserable for the rest of your life. Oh, I have no backbone, it's true. All right, I'm in. We got to get that boy to kiss you before it's too late. Now, a few pointers from a clever crab to the Little Mermaid. First, you must bat your eyes like this. Then, you must pucker your lips like this. Put those two together. And you got that boy in the palm of your hands.
No girls ever dare to join me out here. Too afraid of their muddy their shoes, but not you. Peaceful, isn't it? Not another living soul for miles and miles. If only.
Hey there! What's happening? Nothing's happening.
Oh, they spent all morning on horseback, an afternoon picnic, and now this. And not so much as a peck on the cheek.
Oh no, there's only one day left.
Stop it!
So, how about this weather?
Oh, we gotta do something and quick.
But what? I mean, this could be our last chance.
We got to create the right kind of mood.
Like champagne and candlelight?
Nonsense, it don't take all that. Everything we need, we got right here. Percussion, strings, wind, words. There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna keep second. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. Possibility want you to. There is one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss a girl. Sing with me now. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my. You look like the boy too shy. Ain't gonna kiss a girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ain't that sad? Ain't it a shame? Too bad he gonna miss a girl.
You know, I really ought to know your name. Maybe I could guess. Alexandra? Annabelle? McKenna! Ariel. Her name is Ariel. Ariel? Ariel! Hey, that's really pretty. Alright. Ariel.
La 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 la, float along and listen to the song. The song say he say good. La 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 la, music play. Do what the music say. You gotta kiss a girl. 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 Oh, oh, go on and kiss a girl.
Oh, no, you don't. Quickly, block that kiss.
Whoa, what happened? Ariel, are you alright? Well, we gotta get back anyway. Gotta rest up for my birthday tomorrow. Old Grimsy's planning a ball till we find that girl with that voice. He wants me married by sunset, or else.
Oh, Ariel, dearest. I can't believe you've been with us 3 whole days already. It's been such a treat. Now, the princesses are arriving to sing for Prince Eric so he can finally choose his bride. You just stand back here with Carlotta while the royalty mingles. It's sure to be quite a show.
Welcome, dear friends, to our contest. The first that our kingdom has ever seen. We gather today for a vocal display so our prince may at last choose a queen. These 5 princesses possess the most accomplished voices in the land. Tonight, one of you will join Prince Eric on the throne. May the best woman win.
Listen to me, don't I sound rich? Loud am I not, plus I've got perfect pitch. What do you think I'm the girl? The girl who has everything. Everything! Everything!
Surely one of these lovely voices matches the one in your heart.
I wish I could say yes, but she's not here.
The sun has nearly set. Your birthday will soon be over. You must choose a bride.
Ariel?
Oh, dear one.
For heaven's sake, child.
Shh! Grimsby. Quiet, Grimsby. Go ahead. Ariel.
Oh, child, poor, lost child.
I had so hoped you would find love somewhere in this room.
I have, Grimsby. I've just been too blind to see it. Now, come on. Ariel.
Could it be another contestant?
There's that voice. But tell her that the competition's over. I've already made my choice.
Why look, what a gorgeous sunset. And on the 3rd day too. Time's up, you lose.
Ariel!
Oh, my heavens.
Oh no, the worst is happening. I need to get help.
She's jumped in the sea. I have to go after her.
Prince Eric, wait up!
Ariel, I haven't seen you for 3 days and I'm worried. I thought you might be here. Ariel, I've come to apologize.
Oh, most merciful Triton.
Where have you been, Sebastian? And where is Ariel?
Oh, she'd be so angry with me if she knew I was here.
I entrust my youngest daughter with you, and what happens? She disappears. I ought to have you cracked and shelled.
He almost was, your greatness.
What kind of tragedy will it take?
A tragedy involving a witch.
What?
Don't be a guppy. Don't be a guppy. You see, Your Majesty, these two Sibyls came. They took Ariel to Ursula, and then she traded away her voice for a pair of legs.
She bartered away her voice to become human?
Yes, and now that child is given up her very soul.
Oh, Ariel, what have you done? Come, we must save my daughter.
Say goodbye to your prince. You're mine now, mermaid. Get ready to spend the rest of your days as my slave. King Triton, right on cue. Nothing. She did it all herself, trading her voice away, and for what? Human heartbreak.
Give her back to me.
Not on your life. It so happens that your daughter made a bargain.
No.
Swapped her voice to land a man, upwards dry. Is it binding? Goodness, yes. Unbreakable, unless there is a little something we could try.
Go on.
Yes. Perhaps we could arrange a sort of trade-off. Maybe swap your daughter's soul for, say, your own.
What?
Make this deal and set her free, or else she comes with me to suffer through eternity alone.
It's not my soul you want. It's my power.
Now, which would you rather be? King of the sea or a father to his little girl?
The Triton is a great responsibility, Ursula.
Nonsense, tried one. Hand it over. Finally, the ocean belongs to me! Poor fortunate soul, time's up. You're through. Now the power of Poseidon has been once again made whole. All the magic of the Tritons in the shell in my control. In our dark shore reign forever over ocean, sea, and shoal. Now see for yourself how banishment feels. Poor unfortunate soul.
You there!
What's this? A human ship? Ha!
Who are you, and what have you done with Ariel?
Careful, Princey Boo. The water's looking awfully choppy. Not anymore.
I won't let you harm her!
Ha!
Captain, we've got to turn back or she'll pull us under.
Get the shell!
You fool!
My voice!
Well, look who's talking. No matter, I have what I want now, and you don't.
You may have my father's trident, but you'll never have his power.
Impersonate mermaid, I'll dispatch you just as easily as I eliminated your mother.
So father was right.
Yes, father was right, and you'll soon see just how insignificant the merfolk become when Ursula's in charge. With a trident in hand, I shall unleash the power of Poseidon to destroy you all! Oh no, I can't control it.
Ariel the Triton!
No!
Ariel, are you alright?
Yes, thank you for your help.
I'm not such a guppy anymore, am I?
Nope, you're the best friend a girl could wish for.
Ariel!
Father, I've caused so much trouble. Can you ever forgive me?
Why, I've never been prouder. Somehow, in the blink of an eye, when my back was turned, you grew up. You love him very much, don't you? You belong to his world now.
Thank you, Father. Thank you so much.
Just remember, whenever you search for that feel the tingle of salt air, it's only your father checking on his little girl.
Ariel! Who are you?
I'm her father, King Triton, and you are the human who came to her rescue.
With all due respect, sir, Ariel's the one who's done all the rescuing. The king of the sea, and she's his daughter? Does that upset you?
Heavens, no. I'm just relieved she's royalty.
Your Majesty, at last, I found someone who makes me eager to seize the future and claim my birthright as king. But if I look out to sea sometimes, I just hope that she'll be right there beside me. May I have her hand?
Ariel can speak for herself.
She can?
What would I give to live where you are? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me?
Oh, Ariel, it's been your voice all along.
Now they can walk, now they can run, now they can stay all day in the sun.
Just you and me.
And I will be part of your world.
One more round of applause for our cast. You know, 2 years ago, around this time, at the end of the school year, these three sophomores in high school came to me and Mr. Bridgio about an idea of starting a theater program here at the Joyce. And over the last 2 years, The work they put in for any junior last year, this year with our after-school theater program, our Broadway Follies, and what we just saw, I couldn't be more proud of what you guys have done. When they first wanted to do an outdoor show, I knew this was going to be ambitious. But I had all the confidence in the world that we could do this. And when it came to making the sets, the costumes, planning the scenes, the dancing, the singing, absolutely incredible. The most impressive thing I've seen in my career. And the number one thing that I'm impressed with the most is that you've given these kids a home here where they can be themselves. Or a fish, or a chef, or a witch, or a seagull, or a prince. You're a fish. Either way, this year, definitely the most difficult year of our lives, I think we can say for a lot of us, has made me one of the happiest because of this program. If you three girls, I know you're moving on next year, but before you go, you have to know what you've built here, and it's here to stay.
I think Mr. Harnden pretty much said it all, but there are a few people that I think just behind the scenes need to be recognized, and that's the families of these three directors. I've been so inspired seeing the three of them work tirelessly, day after day after day, but it comes from where they come from, the work ethic, the empowerment that these three young women have to do something like this, to build something like this, to dream like this, just shows how much love and support that they have each and every day in their lives. And they absolutely should be commended for everything that they have done for their children. Thank you so much. And of course, the cast, the families of the cast, the amount of support that Mr. Harnden and I have received from each and every one of you coming up to us, talking to us about this, what it means to you, what it means to your kids. We can't express our gratitude and our thanks enough for everything that you've done for this. We are truly blessed to be a part of all of this and a part of all of your world. Thank you so much.